was doing nothing but telling the truth. I heard her say it, and I repeated it. I'm grown, and I do what I want. You know who I am. I'm Jackie Christie. That ain't gonna...
Jackie Christie, one of the most divisive figures in reality TV, recently got sentenced, so ending her career as we know it. Although the shocking news has stunned supporters, what is really happening behind the headlines? Was she away with goods for too long, or is this only the beginning of a far more important story? Stay around since the truth surprises you more than you would think. Once more, welcome to the channel. Everyone, today we have some shocking and unbelievable news alive with the reality TV buzz. Whether you like Basketball Wives or have followed Jackie Christie's career, you are aware of how erratic and divisive her path has been. Now, things have turned rather seriously. Jackie Christie has been sentenced. For the star, this could be permanent goodbye. We will examine closely in this video the exact details of her sentence. Though it's not only about the legal drama, look into what happened before this event and reveal the shockingly accurate information that has come to light. We will also go over Jackie's personal life, her public image going forward, and the likely fallout from her actions. How could she have got into this situation? What then really drives the headlines? Will she be able to bounce back, or is her time in the limelight ending here? Join us as we methodically untangle this engaging story. By the time this video finishes, you will have all the knowledge and maybe be as shocked as we were to find out how Jackie Christie got involved in the middle of this shocking scandal. First, we should back off and think about her climb to fame. Jackie Christie, known for her fiery attitude and strong personality, has been particularly active in the reality TV scene, especially with Basketball Wives. From the beginning, she has been divisive, loved by some, hated by others, but always able to draw attention. Jackie's career on Basketball Wives was defined by dramatic conflicts, over-the-top antics, and emotional outbursts, keeping viewers on the tip of their seats. She became known for being unreservedly herself, but occasionally this meant she ran afoul of her co-stars, especially with relation to her family, husband Doug Christie, and occasionally questionable decisions. Still, the question is, what about Jackie that made her both the villain and the fan favorite at times? From her turbulent relationships with her co-stars to her strong marriage views, Jackie maintained a strong following all through, even though her life has been one scandal after another. Jackie was a fighter, someone who faced challenges head-on and seemed to always come out on top. Until lately, her road to glory was not without hiccups, either on-screen antics included. Jackie also drew criticism for her off-camera behavior. Many viewers started to question if her reality TV persona faithfully captured her real life or only another layer of the Jackie Christie brand. This back and forth between the actual Jackie and the one we watched on TV just accentuated her mystery now. When we fast forward to the present, the question is not whether Jackie could redeem herself or stay relevant in the forefront. At this sentence, her career could be permanently cut off, but how did things get to be this way? What events led to Jackie's first time in her life being caught in the legal system, confronting real consequences? To truly understand the weight of this situation, we must explore the specifics of what Jackie has been accused of and how her past activities are now haunting her. As we start to probe the scandal leading to Jackie Christie's horrible sentence, one should understand just how severely this situation has thrown off her life and career. That Jackie has always been in the center of controversy, but this affair goes beyond what supporters would have anticipated. It all began with some startling revelations about her personal life, first whispers behind closed doors, but soon made public. Jackie apparently got caught in a series of events, none of which anyone else noticed approaching. Her past choices, which some once wrote off as just Jackie being Jackie, now seem like a set of poor choices that would finally bring her into serious hot water. The scandal centers on an allegedly financial crime that has tarnished both her personal life and career. According to reports, Jackie was linked to some quite dubious business activities involving dishonest behavior and financial mismanagement of funds from several personal and professional companies. These were not little mistakes, these were major enough mistakes calling for an official investigation. Though obviously Jackie's financial behavior had crossed a line, the data against her showed otherwise. Apart from basic financial mismanagement, the investigation turned up claims of personal betrayal and backstabbing. Close friends of Jackie admitted she had been living a web of lies, twisting events to fit her needs. These developments included her interactions with other entertainment industry colleagues, some of whom today openly criticize her. They were not only related to money. Over the years, Jackie had developed enemies. Now some of them were ready to introduce her to the world. But here's the real worst thing. The crisis peaked when public attention turned to Jackie's involvement in a bloody conflict. Reports state that things quickly went bad during a business meeting, including some well-known personalities. A heated argument erupted and Jackie allegedly attacked one of the conflict participants. Jackie could not deny what had happened since cameras captured this violent event. This stood as a turning point. Both supporters and detractors were stunned the moment her career began to collapse and the news leaked. Someone so well known, someone who rules TV, could have let things spiral so far out of control? People began to question whether Jackie was ever the real person they knew, or whether her whole public image had been a front put on dishonesty and manipulation. Along with growing evidence of her financial misbehavior, the startling video of the fight drove the authorities to step in and pursue charges. Yet Jackie denied the charges even as her world seemed to be falling around her. She insisted she was being framed and kept under observation for weeks, during which she suffered a smear campaign. Was she merely a pawn in a more general scheme, or was she indeed guilty of the crime? She was accused of the progressively blurry line separating what was real from what was created, leaving viewers and the public wondering of who to believe. But the court case soon evolved, and as more and more witnesses revealed the truth, became even more elusive. Clearly, the scandal would not go away anytime soon. Rather, it seemed to be only going to get worse. The mounting evidence against Jackie only strengthened her case, leading to her conviction and sentence. But the question of everyone's mind now is what Jackie Christie's future presents. Her career ends here. Will she be able to rebuild? More importantly, will she own the actions that brought her down, or will she maintain her denial of the truth now the dust has begun to settle following Jackie Christie's sentence? She should closely consider what this suggests for her personal life as well as for her future in the entertainment industry. Many felt the sentence would never follow years of central debate, as it marked a turning point. Jackie had somehow avoided major repercussions for her behavior, but finally the weight of her past decisions caught her. Supporters, critics, even some of her co-stars were waiting with great anticipation to see how things would go in court. Would Jackie get off, as many had hoped? On the other hand, would the consequences be more severe than anyone had predicted? In the end, the judge sentenced someone who shocked everyone. Jackie got a multi-year sentence with a ruling that rocked the entertainment business. Her sentence reminded me that, not a slap on the wrist, actions have consequences regardless of your character. Here, Jackie Christie was doing public reckoning. Beyond the courtroom drama, Jackie, who had spent years riding high on the reality TV wave, marks the end of an era with this sentence, having lately found herself on the receiving end of significant legal action. Given her term, her reality TV career is practically over. TV cameras are no longer rolling, and the bright lights of the company have dimmed noticeably in her future for someone who had created an entire brand on her contentious image. Her years-long career might be killed by this sudden fall-off. Regular on Basketball Wives and other reality TV shows, Jackie was known for her no-holds-barred attitude, willingness to stir the pot, and constant drama-filled narratives. Her future is unknown, and her reputation is damaged now. Jackie's recovery remains under question. Is there any chance she might return on stage, or is this truly her last? Still worse, Jackie's relationship with her family is also fragile. Her husband, Doug Christie, has been a constant in her life, typically showing up on the show to support her through the highs and lows, but the legal issues obviously strain their marriage. Doug has kept mostly silent about the issue, but insiders claim the scandal has damaged the couple's relationship. Will they be able to negotiate the storm, or has Jackie's actions finally sent Doug away? Regarding her relationship with her fans, Jackie was seen for years as a polarizing but loved person who could do no wrong in the perspective of many, but now with her criminal conviction on public display, she runs the danger of losing the support of the very fans who helped make her a star. Many of her fans have expressed dismay and disappointment at the charges made against her. Some people wonder whether they should still be helping someone who has made such serious mistakes. Is Jackie's base gone forever, or will her supporters gather behind her in her hour of need? Clearly unknown for Jackie Christie is her future. Right now, her future seems to be dark. Though Jackie is not giving up without a fight despite all the negativity around her, it is unclear if she will be able to recover from the weight of her legal and personal issues, even if she might have a strong will to fight back. Are she returning? Will she eventually fade from public view, her name serving as another warning story of what happens when one pushes the envelope too far? Will she battle the conviction and try to atone? And maybe the most crucial question of all, will Jackie Christie ever come clean about her past? Jackie's emotional toll has only just begun, even if the sentence marks the official end of her trial. How will she deal with all that has transpired, and will she ever be able to rebuild the relationship she destroyed during the course of events? Not only a personal tragedy, Jackie Christie's fall from grace represents a dramatic change in the reality TV scene for years. Jackie has been a pillar on Basketball Wives, a drama, conflict, and kind of larger-than-life personalities viewers cannot ignore show that excels. But with her sentence, the future of Basketball Wives and other reality TV shows begs different questions. In the reality TV scene, controversy is not novel. Still, the stakes are lowest they have ever been. Shows like Basketball Wives depend on its stars being ready to go to extremes to mix the pot and keep things interesting. Jackie Christie personified that kind of person for either better or less. She was not shy about either. She actually flourished on drama and conflict. Her ability to wreak havoc on screen made her among the most unforgettable characters in reality TV, but the show now finds itself in a challenging situation considering her legal issues and public fall from grace. Jackie's sentence essentially marks a turning point for the franchise in many respects. Can wives of basketball players live without her? Will viewers continue to turn in without the central person making the show so successful? Jackie's look on the show was unquestionably a big factor in the popularity of the program. Her conflicts, family drama, and strange behavior kept audiences captive. What then is left without her? Is this the beginning of the end, or can the show remain pertinent? Above Basketball Wives, Jackie's decline from grace has more broad effects on reality TV generally. Reality TV has been built on the backs of controversial stars like Jackie, ready to expose their personal life for the sake of entertainment. But now, with the focus on Jackie's criminal conviction and the fallout, it begs a major question for the business. How far is too far when it comes to profiteering personal drama for ratings? Though the line separating entertainment from exploitation has always been blurry, Jackie's circumstances gives it clear emphasis. Is it fair for a show to flourish on the back of criminal charges, broken relationships, and personal conflict? And should things go too far, as they did in Jackie's case, is the networks and producers' duty to step in and say enough is enough? Should public taste for drama continue to drive ratings? The realm of reality TV will probably be forced to reconsider its principles as Jackie's legal problems grow. Will this crisis serve as a wake-up call for the company, pushing a shift toward more moral and responsible narrative? More stars like Jackie Christie, prepared to push limits and oneself to the utmost, will there be? Jackie's death simultaneously could serve as a cautionary tale for upcoming reality TV stars. Her career path reminds us quite clearly that the reality TV universe is not as glittering as it first seems. One can easily be captivated by the drama and the celebrity, but living your life on camera can have disastrous effects. Is the price of celebrity worth the possible damage it could do to your legacy and personal life? The terms of Jackie's sentence also draw attention to another quite important issue. Once reality TV stars have fulfilled their role for a show, Jackie was a major player in the Basketball Wives franchise, but her future in the company is unknown given her legal issues and damaged reputation. Will networks distance from her to avoid more conflict, or will they still present her opportunities in the same way they have in the past? Jackie's leaving could actually result in a change in the Basketball Wives franchise's cast generally. Either forced or voluntary, a new wave of stars could battle for the front stage. Will the show veer into fresh personalities, or try to resurrect the drama with new faces in hopes of keeping viewers? It goes beyond Jackie, it also relates to the direction reality TV itself is headed. The unresolved question is whether this scandal will be the wake-up call the industry needs to reconsider how it employs personal conflict for entertainment value. Now that Jackie Christie's sentence is a part of the reality TV history books, will shows like Basketball Wives have to adapt and present a new, more responsible form of reality? Audiences are becoming more ecologically sensitive. Everyone is wondering Jackie's future direction. Is this the end of her career, or could the notorious reality star have a turning point here? Jackie's controversial image ties much of her identity. Thus, this is a crossroads many did not expect to arrive so soon. And from here, where does she go? Jackie will have to answer, most importantly, whether she will attempt a comeback for a star like her, whose life and career have been built on drama and scandal. Although it is difficult to visualize her walking away from the limelight completely, given her reputation is now in ruins, it is unclear whether she has any way back off. For Jackie particularly, the question of atonement is quite nuanced. Consider someone like Martha Stewart, who turned her jail term into a gripping reinventions narrative, even if many celebrities have spun tales of atonement around their public failings. Though it's not clear, Jackie might have the means or the support required to pull off a like-minded comeback. She was more than just a reality TV star, though. She was a person who developed her brand on scandal, conflict, and struggle. Will people be ready to forgive her for the mistakes resulting in her sentence? Or has she crossed a line even her supporters cannot ignore? Redemption, then, is about more than just whether Jackie can return to television. It's about whether she can rebuild her relationships with her family as well as with her viewers. Though much conjecture over Jackie's marriage to Doug Christie has centered on her viewers, have always found great fascination in the couple's ups and downs, as well as Doug's attempts to control her extravagant behavior. Now, with Jackie's sentence hovering over them, how much longer can Doug be at her side? Some close friends of the couple claim their relationship is under a lot of stress. Jackie's conviction seriously damaged their marriage both emotionally and financially. Doug might be shifting his viewpoint in the relationship even if he has past performance that is commendable. Should Jackie struggle to control her behavior, the question of whether Doug and Jackie can survive this, or will they follow the road of so many other famous couples that fall apart under pressure, remains. Then one wonders about her personal growth. Jackie is a human being with some significant personal challenges. She is not only a reality TV personality. Has she reached a point of no return, or is it possible for her to develop out of this experience? Jackie's story is proof of the dangers of public life, in which every mistake is accentuated and every action taken under close inspection. For many, the road to atonement requires real metamorphosis instead of only a front stage try-on. Will Jackie try to be a better person, or will she continue to use her persona as a shield against the personal challenges she comes across? Moreover unknown is Jackie's future in reality TV. Is reality TV still a possibility for her even if her time in the company is formally over? Would someone with her background of controversy even have a place should she choose to remain in the entertainment business? While networks and production companies have been known to profit from scandal, it is also true that they do not want to be seen as endorsing bad behavior with her publicly visible legal issues. Jackie might find her appeal to reality TV producers lost, but this does not necessarily mean her career is over. Jackie is thought of as being tenacious. She might find a new road for self-reinventions. Perhaps she will work as a book author based on her experiences, or motivational speaker. Jackie has never been one to back off from a challenge, hence it is not out of question that she could turn to another field completely. Could Jackie be helping others overcoming similar difficulties by sharing her story of scandal and atonement? Jackie could be able to find a new niche for herself in the public eye if she can craft a narrative that appeals to her audience. But there is a bigger lesson here, not just for Jackie, but for everyone watching. Since the public loves a good comeback story, her story highlights the ephemeral character of celebrity, particularly in relation to reality TV. Starting your career on drama and controversy means that you always run the danger of having the very tools you have been using to stay relevant finally bring you down. Jackie Christie's story reminds those trying to climb the reality TV ladder not to equate stability with celebrity. Celebrity is fleeting, often left behind when the drama ends, is a tarnished reputation and damaged relationships. With regard to her supporters, this will be a turning point. Would they pardon Jackie, or would they officially turn away from her? Although many people already demand her cancellation, as we have repeatedly seen in the entertainment business, audience can be erratic. Some supporters would remain loyal since they see her as a victim of circumstance, while others would think she should pay for her deeds. In either case, Jackie's future will depend on her capacity to negotiate this demanding period of her life.